Good day world and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications and outdoor stuff with knives. Okay, there was a lot of things I wanted to show you, but everything has been moved aside. Okay, this knife I want to show you first. This is a Pickled Steel. Okay, now it is a prototype and I have to send it back. I'm going to cry when I have to do that, but nothing is going to change on it. Apparently, it's going to say as is. So this is going to be what the final design looks like. Okay, it was just sent for quality control and for the actual maker and for Mr. Aldo from Pickled Steel to see if they actually agree with the design. Now, this is the long-awaited, I'm not going to open it yet, Pickled Steel, Miguel Hetzel, Capolavaro. Now, Capolavaro means masterpiece, and this is a masterpiece. For the price that you are going to pay for it, I cannot remember now, but it's less than 1,500. It is. Okay. This is a super bargain. Okay, so beautiful micarta on this thing, D2 blade, flipper, but it's not the only way of opening it, and I'll show you now. Okay, the flipper tab works fantastic. Now here's the star of the show. Okay, before we do that, look at the pocket clip. Beautiful inset pocket clip, and it's reversible, so you can turn it around and put it in that side. Okay, but there's no weird gaps. It's only the one screw that you're going to take out, put that thing in there, put both screws back. And it's a wonderful functional pocket clip. I'll show you clips now of me carrying it in my jeans, having no problem. Now, this is only a first look, I think. Yeah, because I only had this knife for like 2 hours. I did already say I have to send it back. It's a prototype. Yes, cry. But this thing is fantastic. Look at the lanyard hole. Everything is flush. Everything is smooth. It feels fantastic. Two-tone. We have black over here and black on the back of the blade. There. Do you see that? But now. Yes, 2 minutes in, I'm showing you the blade. This blade is fantastic. It's got this beautiful recurve, and I love recurves. And then we still have the wonderful belly for cutting meat and things. Both of these are hollow ground sections. So this is hollow ground, and then this is hollow ground, but deeper. Look at that tip on this thing. Can you see it? It is thin, pointy, sharp, and slicey. Everything you want from a knife. Okay, so this almost looks scalloped out. Okay, so the normal hollow ground and then the thinner hollow ground blade, we have these nice satin flats over here. This is a fantastic knife. Now look at the whole design overall. Oh, that is a good looking knife. Then we have these 2 finger grooves, but your fingers fit in there fantastically. And if you have bigger hands, then that one will just hang over the back. Okay, but you have to have big hands because like I said, my little claws, this way, medium. This way, just over large, on the thing to extra large. So if this fits my hand, it fits most people's hands. And this is a fantastic knife in a saber grip or in a hammer grip. If you want to do more intricate work, it does have jimping over there. Yes, we can see it. And it's nicely done jimping. You can feel it like that, but it's not problem. It's quite smooth, but if you press down, it grips your finger and it locks you into place. Okay, now I know I always say you can roll over, but I would, well, yeah, you can still roll over, I suppose. Okay, this thing is going to be a champion at biltong slicing because of the recurve, and this thing is sharp. Okay, like very sharp. Let me just see if I can get a piece of paper. Oh yes, little curly curls. Okay, so this thing is sharp and it's fantastic. But, like I said, I only had it for 2 hours. I can't really give you a full review. I'm still telling you what happened in the last 2 hours, I suppose. I'm going to use this for a braai knife. Then I'm going to take it and baton through like a fat piece of knotted, eucalyptus. No, I'm kidding. I have to send it back. I cannot do that. Actually, I will not do that with a knife like this ever. But The action on this knife is the action that you would expect on a way more expensive knife. Okay, it drops shut like a boss. The flipper tab is in the right spot, so it catches your nail every time, and when you let it go, it goes. Okay, almost didn't get that little fingy out of the way. Okay, so I must say, for Pickled Steel and Miguel Hetzel's first collaboration, this thing was knocked out of the park. Okay, budget knife, awesome knife, fantastic knife. Now, I think I've been rambling on long enough. I'm going to bry something. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I didn't show you the second option of... and then I failed it. The second option of opening this knife. Yes, you can finger flick it. The only thing you need to remember is put your finger on the blade. I put it somewhere there, and then I just flick it open. So you do not even have to use the flicker if you don't want to. You can just flick the thing out with your finger. Yes. And you don't even have to be a professional like me. Normal people can also do it. Okay, I'm going to bry things now. I bought things from my new favorite butchery here where I live, so I'll show you that in a few minutes. Well, I'll show you that for a few minutes. You're going to see it immediately. Okay, let's do that. This is what it looks like in my pocket. Take it out of the pocket. When am I there? Flick it open, play with it, do whatever things you want to do with it, and then shook, straight back in your pocket. Nice and deep carry, no problem. The clip looks quite slim, but it works like a champion. The Miguel Hetzel. Now, awesome ways to open your knife. You can use your flipper tab like a noob. You can use your finger to just flick it out, or you can do the... and then I block myself. Or you can do the drop and just shoot it out like that. What a fantastic knife. I just packed stuff on top of my dirty braai. I did not even clean it from last time. But if you can look at this, I don't know what wood this is, but it's wet. So I need something to start this fire apart from a chunk of firelight there. Okay, so I got this stuff. One Life Braai fire starter. And I thought this was going to be something awesome, but it's actually just little chunks of wood. Okay, so I don't know what wood, but little chunks of wood. So I'm going to stack that in between everything on my... it looks like poplar or something. It's a light, not very dense wood. But anyway, it should burn quite nicely. So we'll start the fire with that. I got this at the legendary butchery, which is close to where I live. Google it if you want to go there. But also the meat I'm going to show you later, I got from them. So let's braai. Okay, sorry about the chopper. So I added a few of these weird chunky things in between, and I lit the thing, but it seems to be burning. So let's see if my few chunks can actually get this fire going. Okay, I see lots of flames. I'm not sure if it's only the little woods that are burning. Little woods, hehe. But it should burn now. Even if wet wood will burn if it's this much heat eventually. I moved my fire around. We have, almost coals. Okay, what we're going to braai today is these things. I see bacon, and I'm not sure what this is. It's like pork most likely, but it's in some kind of sweet something cherry sauce, and I see a few cherries, I think, in there. Maybe those are on their sides, like bacon on their sides or cherries in, whatever. Got that from mother-in-law. It looks awesome. Then I've got spekwors, which means it's wors with pieces of pork fat in it, but cubes. Okay, these things, I love this. That's fantastic. Of course, I'm freeing everything from their little plastic presents with this knife. Love this knife. Then we have two kinds of pork rashers. We have, I don't know, something and something, barbecue and something, but it looks delicious. So we're going to braai that now. Just put these on the fire. It's my speckworst and my bacon wrapped maraschino cherries. Well, whatever you call those cherries, but I think that's what you call them. Okay, these bad boys are coming along nicely. So in a little while we'll do rashers. Okay, we are getting really close, so these guys can almost come off. The thing with speckworst is you need the pieces of fat inside because it's cubes to just render. Okay, now we have rashers on here, and apparently this is the only ones we're gonna make because my kids said they don't want the other ones, but that's still fine because my wife's not here yet. On that note, for the last few weeks and until August, my wife is only here occasionally, so I am mommy and daddy. How do I show mommy and daddy? Anyway, so I am mommy and daddy, and that's quite rough, especially if you have not been born with breasts. So, well, I've grown them over the years. Okay, I'm feeling, but not too much. Anyway, so yes, so we are on our own, like we have been for the last week. She was here last night. Okay, and this stuff is done. Fantastic. So we can take it off and eat. And this was my braai utensils. So this is the only kind of torture I'm going to put this knife through. But it's awesome. Check the diamond. Okay, all of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one. Goodbye. Okay, and if you made it till the end of this video, you are fantastic. It is the first day of my holiday. So I'm on holiday now, so I'm going to show you lots of knives. That's going to be awesome if you actually like watching this. If you don't, then why are you watching this? Anyway, so I'm going to show you lots of things now. It's going to be fantastic. Actually, I'm going to do at least one more video on this knife. Yes, I think. Yes, anyway, all of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one. Goodbye.